The WU project intend to make a very meaningful discussion about the Latino journey in this country. We gotta always think about when people think about Latino, then that might be defining this country as one, language, and two, geography. But I think one of the very interesting aspects of this exhibition is the fact that in the United States you have a very left and right, black, white way of seeing things, and Latinos come in all colors, sizes, and so many different countries. So to digest and to understand and process what that really means into the U.S. is kind of being perhaps a puzzle.
Around 2005, there was an event in New York City called the 13th annual anniversary of the Latino Center on Aging. And the director of that, the president of that, his name is Mario Tapia. He asked Duda Penteado to create a work of art as a kind of the theme for the show, to create a work of art that would illustrate the ideas of that anniversary that was occurring. And so he did the first We Are You painting. And then in the course of discussion, they came upon the words, We Are You. Mario Tapia first said, we are the United States. And then Duda said, no, we are you.
To call and title this exhibit We Are You is a very powerful title because it's saying we are all the same, we are you, you are us. And it is a challenge to every person that comes in to look at the struggles and the triumphs of the different Hispanic communities in their quest to come to the United States and be part of the United States social fabric.
What we try to do with this exhibition is really being able to show the contributions, the struggle, the journey, all of that, and offer that to the 21st century individual to think or maybe rethink what all of that means.
Americans in the United States, there's such a sense of separation, of alienation, of marginalizing, of categorizing. And so sometimes different groups, whether it's African Americans, Latinos, or Asian Americans, or all the different groups, Jewish Americans, they all seem to be in their own categories and all separated from each other. But in a way, maybe they're similar to each other. They have a lot more in common, and there's more that connects them. And that's what the We Are You project is at its core, that Latinos are part of the fabric of this country.
I'm very pleased to be able to work with great people like Duda and Mario Tapia, because the three of us began this journey about 5, almost 10 years ago now that I think about it. And we really wanted to explore Latino identity in the 21st century. And we thought that through the arts, that would be a wonderful way to do it, because everyone could participate and understand what we were trying to accomplish. So that it's the brainchild of at least 3 individuals, and I'm just very blessed to have been able to be a part of that.
Well, I think the Latino identity has the potential of mobilizing, and that would be my wish, is to see people mobilize together to benefit themselves.
I think what separates the We Are You artists and their artworks and the We Are You in general is the conviction with which we try to depict what we stand for, and that conviction is what I think a lot of the attendees at the receptions and the openings, they relate to that. They don't even have to be Latino, but just the fact that they're an immigrant and they had their own struggle to come to the U.S., they can relate to, for instance, the green card.
I feel that there aren't a lot of people who give Latinos a voice, and I feel like I just want to represent Latinos in a beautiful way that will inspire everyone.
There's so many issues that the Latin American community have to deal with, and they're expressed through all these various artists in various ways. So I think it's very powerful and very important, and I wanted to be a part of it.
We want our voices to be heard, and every artist expresses in such different ways, different type of medias. So when you look around, you see how powerful all of their works are.
It's always empowering to see what other Latinas are doing, and feeding and going back and forth and having this discussion with them, or just to see how everyone else is reacting to circumstances or to issues, in this case like the human rights and so on, and the immigration. And just being involved in that is empowering.
We as Latinos have, in a sense, taken the initiative because not enough voices out there are speaking to these issues. And as an artist, this piece is my contribution.
I feel that my work, I have the feeling that was a perfect match for that idea, the idea of using in an educational way and as an instrument to change the way of thinking about Latinos and the phenomenon of immigration, especially in times like now when it's really a strong feeling in the society.
So I don't think anybody who comes to this country should leave their heritage behind. They should bring it, incorporate it into our culture and make our culture a lot more beautiful, if you will.
I feel very honored to be a Latino. I find a lot of excellent people that from every background.
I'm very, very happy to be part of this whole group. I'm part of this We Are You international project from the beginning, since 2011. And I'm very happy and proud how this organization have done very well during those all years with many different projects. And just like to say, I'm so happy and very proud of We Are You project.
I think people should come to the exhibition, one, because it explores a Latino identity from a number of different perspectives. As you say, it runs through January, so it gives everybody an opportunity to experience what we're experiencing during the opening today. It's multidisciplinary. It runs through poetry, through music. We'll have a keynote speaker and a panel discussion looking specifically at the issue of immigration. All the events are free and open to the public, and Kean University and the Human Rights Institute have been very gracious in hosting and sponsoring this. So if you really want to learn something about the Latino experience through the eyes of Latino artists, which is a very unique and fascinating way to look at who we are and where we're going, I think people should come to the gallery at the Human Rights Institute to gain that kind of insight, which is very unique.
I'm very thrilled with this journey we have been able to do. I want to specifically thank Dr. Carlos Hernandez, a co-founder, and Mario Tapia, which we started those, having a cafecito and talking about what it meant being a Latino in the context of United States just 10 years ago, and here we are here today in Kean University. So thank you very much. I'm very happy to be here.